Welcome, dear listeners, to the threshold of the unknown, where shadows whisper and the unseen is revealed. Before we embark on today's journey into the heart of darkness, remember to like and subscribe, anchoring yourself to our community of curiosity. Your support illuminates our path. So, settle in, steel your nerves, and prepare to pierce the veil. And now, without further ado, let us begin. In the shadow of forgotten lore, nestled among the dense fog-laden forests of New England, stood Greywood Hall, a mansion that whispered secrets of old, its silhouette a haunting testament to tales untold. It was here, amid the whispers of the past, that Emily Carter sought answers to a mystery that had ensnared her heart. The disappearance of her sister, Sarah, vanished without a trace years ago, under circumstances as enigmatic as the legends of Greywood Hall. Emily, a seasoned paranormal investigator, had faced the unexplained with a skeptic's eye, her resolve forged in the fires of loss. Her sister's disappearance had left a void, driving her to places steeped in shadows, seeking answers where others feared to tread. Greywood Hall, with its history of unexplained phenomena mirroring Sarah's vanishing, beckoned Emily into its embrace. The late 1980s had seen the world embrace the new while fearing the unknown, and as Emily's car wound through the forest towards the mansion, the modern world seemed to peel away, leaving only the timeless dance of shadow and light. Greywood Hall emerged from the fog, a behemoth of stone and despair, its windows like vacant eyes staring into the abyss. The townsfolk had spoken of the mansion in hushed tones, their tales a tapestry of tragedy and terror. They spoke of the mourner, a spirit bound to the mansion by grief and malice, its presence a chill wind that whispered of death. Emily listened, her skepticism warring with an intuition honed by years of hunting ghosts. There was truth in these tales, a thread connecting Greywood Hall to Sarah. Armed with her investigative tools, EMF meters, digital recorders, and cameras, Emily stepped into the mansion. The air was thick with silence, the kind that speaks volumes to those willing to listen. The mansion's interior was a mausoleum of memories, each room a chapter in a story of decline. Dust-laden furniture stood as silent sentinels, and portraits of long-gone inhabitants gazed down, their eyes following Emily's every move. The first night was a symphony of subtle disturbances. Cold spots danced along her skin like phantom caresses. Footsteps echoed in empty halls, and shadows flickered at the edge of vision. Emily, undeterred, set her equipment to capture what lay beyond the veil of disbelief. Her first encounter came through the static of an EVP session, a voice barely discernible whispering, "Return what was taken." Days melded into nights as Emily delved deeper into the mansion's heart. The mourner's presence grew more palpable, its whispers more insistent. In the mansion's library, among tomes of forgotten lore, Emily found the diary of Elizabeth Greywood, the mansion's original matriarch. The entries revealed a tale of love, loss, and betrayal, culminating in a tragedy that birthed the mourner. Elizabeth's final entry spoke of a curse, one that could only be broken by returning what was lost. As the supernatural disturbances intensified, so did Emily's determination. The mourner's cryptic messages through EVP sessions began to form a clearer picture, hinting at a connection between the mansion's tragic past and her own family. It was in the mansion's forsaken chapel, under the light of a blood moon, that Emily found the nexus of this connection, a hidden crypt bearing the name Carter. The climax of Emily's investigation unfolded in a maelstrom of supernatural fury. The mansion itself turned against her, rooms shifting and changing, trapping her within its cursed walls. The mourner's full apparition appeared, a specter of grief and rage, its eyes burning with a sorrow that spanned centuries. Emily, her heart pounding in her chest, understood then the true nature of the curse. It was not just the mansion that was haunted, but her family, tied to this place by a dark pact made long ago. Armed with this knowledge, Emily confronted the mourner, her voice steady despite the fear that clawed at her insides. "I know your pain," she said, "and I know my family's role in it, but the cycle of grief ends now. Let us find peace, together." The confrontation reached its peak as Emily, guided by intuition and the cryptic clues left by the mourner, discovered the hidden heart of the curse, a locket containing a portrait of Elizabeth Greywood and a lock of hair from her lost child. Realizing the locket was what was taken, Emily returned it to the mourner, her gesture a bridge across the chasm of despair. The resolution came as the first light of dawn touched the horizon. The mansion, released from the grip of the curse, settled into a peaceful silence. The mourner's spirit, finally finding solace, faded into the light, leaving behind a whispered, "Thank you." Emily emerged from Greywood Hall with more than just evidence of the paranormal. She carried a deeper understanding of the ties that bind us to the past and the power of forgiveness. Though she did not find her sister within the mansion's walls, she left with a clue that pointed towards her next destination, a journey that promised answers and perhaps, at long last, reunion. As she drove away from Greywood Hall, the mansion receded into the fog, a chapter closed in the book of Emily's life. But the road ahead was long, and her search for Sarah was far from over. The whispers in the walls had spoken, and Emily listened, her heart a beacon in the darkness, guiding her towards the truth, wherever it may lie. As our tale concludes, the echoes of our journey fade into the silence, leaving behind only the memories of the unknown we've dared to explore. Thank you for joining us, where every shadow hides a story, and every whisper holds a truth. If you enjoyed our descent into the darkness, please like and subscribe, ensuring you never miss a moment of mystery. Your support is the beacon that guides us forward into the uncharted realms of fear and fascination. Until next time, keep the light close, the shadows closer, and remember, the unknown awaits. Good night, brave souls, and dare to dream of what lies beyond.